Hello guys, Solitaire Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Eiken. This is one of the most hated ecchi anime series of all time. People hate this OVA series with a passion. People were left shocked about the show, and wonder why it was even made. It has a score of 4.51 on my anime list. This is the 9th worst rated ecchi anime series on my anime list. That is really bad. Almost no one defends this anime series, and most people see this anime as trash. So what makes this anime so bad? The girls had really oversized breasts, and the OVA series was basically just main character grabbing girls' breasts. I understand the hate over oversized breasts, but I found it funny that people complain about it having too much fan service. That's like saying a hentai anime series is too lewd and doesn't have a good story. I mean, it was pretty obvious that the OVA series would just be about fan service. Why even watch it if you wanted a good story? The premise of this anime series was pretty simple. The main character Mifune accidentally falls on top of a girl on his way to school. He gets forced to join a club with girls with big breasts. He gets into ecchi situations with them. The only appeal this anime has is obviously the ecchi scenes. Mifune was kinda like Rito from To Love Ru. He fell and touched girls' bodies in interesting ways. I was kind of entertained by the many different ways he touched the girls by accident. But the problem was that the girls in this show just weren't attractive. I know this OVA is kind of old, but even old anime series like Green Green had hot anime girls. There was not one girl in this OVA series that had an attractive face. Their bodies did not look good as well. Their breasts were way too big. The breasts in the 7 Mortal Sins anime were just right, but the breasts in this OVA series look way too big. Bigger does not always mean better. There's a limit before it looks unappealing to look at. The comedy is just Mifune accidentally touching girls' breasts all the time. It's reusing the same kind of joke, but at least he finds a way to touch them in different ways. It's not the best kind of humor, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Obviously, there's not much of a plot in this anime series. The characters are just participating in school events. The one thing that really annoyed me though was that Chiharu knows that Mifune is not touching her breasts on purpose, but she is angry at him, and that caused a lot of drama. She can obviously see that he's not touching her breasts with a grin on his face. He is saying sorry, and he can't control his body while they're on a water slide. How can a character be this dumb and get upset over that? The OVA also used cliche drama where the main character must save his crush from getting stolen by a guy. I absolutely despise that drama. I hate most of the characters in the show. Mifune was a spineless harem protagonist that was a wimp. Chiharu was a dumb character and let herself get taken in by the antagonist. She was so easily fooled. All she did throughout the entire OVA series was whine. Shima was a generic antagonist that reminded me of that pervert guy from the anime Girls Bravo. The only character I liked was Kirika, who was the president of the Eiken Club because I like how energetic she was. The opening and ending song for this anime series were terrible. The music was not that good. The animation style looked very bad and not pleasing to look at. The animation was okay. The characters' movements looked normal for the most part. I will say that this is not the worst ecchi anime series I have ever seen. It would have been enjoyable if the animation style didn't look so ugly and the girls looked hot. It was somewhat entertaining seeing Mifune touch the girls' breasts in unique ways. At least there were somewhat ecchi scenes, and it was not just girls' breasts bouncing up and down. I certainly did not enjoy seeing that cliche antagonist and the cliche drama in this anime series. The characters are really generic and boring to watch. I give this anime a 5 out of 10. It was just an average ecchi OVA series. Not anything good or bad. So, that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.